Alright, so haven't made a video again for a while. Hang on, this thing is bugging me. Okay, haven't made a video for a while, and I'm in a total mood to make one, but I've done like 57 video attempts already, just to check on things like lighting, perspective, and every time I do, all I want to do is swear the whole time. And as we've mentioned before, it's not a great idea to just post a video online with swear words all through it. So the theme of this video is how many times does Shannon want to swear where she doesn't swear? I bet it's going to be a lot. First off, the thing that I want to swear about is that I'm still sick. I have been through about 3 weeks of the sickness now. 2 rounds of antibiotics. Second one was supposed to be this amazing, fantastic, we're just going to give you this antibiotic so we don't screw around antibiotic. It didn't work. I'm still coughing. I still feel lousy. And it's making me really bleep. That's the censored version. I should just make a video where I swear as much as I want to, and then just put it up like privately somewhere where no one else can see it, and I wouldn't tell people about it. I may have to. I'm just in a really crappy mood. It was an alternative word because it's not the word I wanted to use. The word I wanted to use was a swear word, and I'm not saying those. At least not on video. I said them a lot in the videos that I won't be publishing. I'm just really tired of being sick. I'm tired of not feeling well. Have to travel next week and the week after that. And traveling makes me tired to start with. And everyone will give me mean looks on the plane if I'm coughing around them. So I don't have H1N1, but people will assume that I do. And then they'll be pissed. People beside me will be like, maybe I do. Maybe I have some horrible, terrible disease. It's like worse than H1N1. It's like L2, L2M7. I just made that up. It reminded me of the things that the flight attendants do on the planes, where they're like 1L1R, 2L2R. I don't know what that means, but I think it has something to do with exit doors. They should tell you stuff like that. Like in the emergency things at the beginning, everybody knows where the emergency exits are. Everybody knows that a mask will fall from the ceiling and that you should adjust your mask before helping others. Everyone knows how the seatbelts work. We've got that down. Tell us the other stuff. Tell us like what 1L1R, 2L2R means. Tell us that. Tell us what the pilots are doing up there. Do they have snackies? Are they chatting? What do they do? Hopefully they're flying the plane, but you know they're doing other stuff. So I want to know what goes on. I think those are the things we should know. On the last flight that I was on, I was flying from, where was I flying from? Well, somewhere to Harrisburg. I don't remember where. But I sat right beside a pilot. And it was great because I just asked him stuff the whole flight. He was super nice. So I was just like, hey, what's up with the electronic devices? And if we don't turn them off, will the plane really crash? The reason I asked him that was because there was a woman in the row in front of me to my right who would not turn her cell phone off. And I was starting to get a little freaked out. Like, they've said 15 times now to turn it off. And every time a flight attendant walked past her, she would hide it instead of turning it off. And I was getting pissed. And so instead of saying, hey, lady, are you trying to kill us? I just said to the pilot, in a voice loud enough for her to hear, so, how unsafe is it if people don't turn off their cell phones? Turns out it could be very unsafe. So, good to know. I also asked him what was up with the turbulence and why that happens. And he told me that that the turbulence we felt when I asked was the pilot. That the pilot had put on the air brakes and made it bumpy. And the pilot that I was sitting to said that he usually does that when he's in the clouds because then people think that it's the clouds. See, this is stuff that you don't know until you sit beside a pilot and you are too tired to care and you just ask whatever's on your mind. So that's what we know. So the next time I fly, I would like to have some different facts because I'm pretty much an expert with the seatbelt now. So I think we could move on to other things. And look, I made it like the whole way through without swearing. So maybe we'll try something else later. Now I'm going to nonchalantly reach around and turn off my phone.